Alright, hi guys, time for another cooking video. I'm doing this all in one segment, so if things go a bit funny, that's why. Tonight I am cooking Mongolian beef. It's a recipe I've never cooked before, so we will see how it goes. I've already done all my prep, so I've got my beef that I've already shallow fried. So it's 400 to 500 grams of beef, thinly sliced, and then you've got to marinate it in some Chinese cooking wine, an egg, some corn flour, some bicarb soda, or otherwise known as baking soda, and some pepper. Then you've got to shallow fry it in some oil of some type. I used a mix between sesame oil and extra virgin olive oil because that's all I had and I didn't have enough sesame oil. For the sauce, you've got, I've already made it, a quarter of a cup of soy sauce, a quarter of a cup of cold water, and a quarter of a cup of sugar, and you just mix it until the sugar dissolves, and then you can do whatever vegetables you want. The recipe had spring onion, garlic, and shallots. I'm using brown onion, which I've just sliced sort of thickly, some snow peas, and some grated carrot. I'm also using some sliced zucchini, some minced garlic, and then I'll be cooking some fried rice. So I've got some bacon bits in there. I've got some frozen veggies which I've just blanched a bit so they don't take as long. I also blanched the zucchini so it didn't take as long. I've got 3 eggs just mixed and some rice. You can use fresh rice that you cooked, but to save time, because I'm making the Mongolian beef, I just use a packet of rice. So after you shallow fry your beef, empty the frying pan or the wok that you're using, and just put a tiny bit of oil in there. Then add your garlic, and on the other hot plate I'm going to add my pan with my bacon bits. So the recipe that she had, she used 8 cloves of garlic. I'm not going to use 8 cloves of garlic, but I will use a bit of garlic. So I'll let that sizzle away. Turn it down a little bit because it's a bit hot. In the other pan, my bacon, I'm just going to fry that until it's cooked through. And then I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients. So after I did the garlic, I'm going to add the onion. So I did 2 onions because they were sort of small. Look, we like onion here. If you don't like onion, don't add it. I was going to add some capsicum, but I forgot to get some. So we have zucchini, carrot, and snow peas and onion. You could use broccoli, cauliflower, like really any veggies that you want, that you eat, that your family eats, you can do that. I'm just trying to break up this onion a bit. In my pan, my garlic is getting all nice and crispy. So it probably took me half an hour to an hour to do all the other prep before I started this video. I didn't want the video to be too long, so I just started it and did all the prep, and then just did the main part now on this video. It doesn't matter if your beef isn't all the way cooked in your shallow frying because it's going to go back in the pan here. So there's no need to worry about that. So I've cooked that down a little bit. I'm also going to add the the zucchini now because I cut it a bit thick so it wouldn't be too overcooked and soggy. But I do want to give it a little bit more time in the pan than the other veggies. My bacon is coming along nicely. I didn't add any oil to the pan in the bacon because the bacon is like fat enough, got enough fat on it itself to cook. So I never add any oil when I am making fried rice with bacon. I always just add that first and cook that, and I just cook everything in the same pot. I'm going to add the beef now so it looks nice and crispy and delicious. I just used beef was a little bit expensive at the shop, so I actually ended up getting 2 little porterhouse steaks from Aldi. They have a small selection of steaks now individually wrapped, so I got 2 of those. So they were 200 grams each, and I actually sliced that and put it in. I believe the lady in the recipe she used chuck steak, but you can use whatever part of steak you choose. But this was the cheapest at Aldi when I did my shopping, and the closest to the amount. So the amount was 1 pound, which I believe in kilos or grams, is just over 400 grams. So there's a little bit less meat in this recipe than it calls for, but that's alright. So I added extra vegetables. My bacon is just about done, so then I'll add my rice and my vegetables. I need my soy sauce back out though, so I'll just grab my soy sauce. But yeah, I saw this recipe online and thought it was super easy. So I thought I would give it a try, and I thought it's been a while since I have done a cooking video, so I will do another one. Seeing you all like the last one, and a few people told me that I should do another one, so here I am doing another one. And now that this bacon is cooked, I am going to add the rice, which this is a microwave packet, as I said before. It takes 90 seconds in the microwave. I did it for about a minute because it's already partially cooked. So I didn't want to overcook it. So I just did it for 60 seconds, just enough to heat it through and to break up any clumps. Now I've got my vegetables. It's just the frozen mixed vegetables, blanched for 60 seconds, just enough to take the frozen edge off them. You can use fresh vegetables, you can use frozen vegetables, you can use whatever your heart content. So now I'm going to add the sauce for the Mongolian beef. As I said in the recipe, it's just a quarter of a cup of sugar, quarter of a cup of soy sauce, and a quarter of a cup of water. And yeah, it just says to start coating the meat and letting it simmer down until the sauce reduces, and then you add your fresh veggies right at the end. But as I said, any that need that little bit longer, just add them at the start before you add your meat, because you don't want to cook it for too long, because you don't want your meat to be overcooked and rubbery. It's already starting to reduce and simmer down, and it smells delicious. So I'm going to add a pinch of salt, and I'll put a pinch of salt in the rice. I'll put a bit of pepper and a bit of pepper in the rice. So for my rice, I just put rice, veggies, meat, which is bacon. Sometimes if I have leftover meat to use up, I'll do that. A couple of eggs, some soy sauce and some garlic. So I'll make a well for the garlic, for the eggs, honey and the rice. So I do all the cooking of the rice and then I put the soy sauce in. So I put the garlic in at the start. You can also add extra garlic, like as in dried garlic. I use just the minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic. I didn't have any fresh garlic, so I just used minced garlic. I always have that handy and always have that in the fridge. It's such a good staple to have. I'll just stir that egg, let it cook a little bit longer. I'll stir this beef. It's looking nice and caramelized and saucy, just like at the Chinese shop. If this tastes good, then I might not buy Chinese as much. Not that I buy Chinese much anyway. But if it's going to be this easy and simple, then I will happily make it again. So I will comment after I've had it. I mean, I'll post this after we've eaten it, so I will let you know whether it was, if we thought it was any good, what changes it needs. I'll also upload in the comments the full recipe, so that way you're not trying to write down everything that I'm saying here. But this is looking delicious. If you can see it, it's looking nice and saucy and thick and juicy. And it's just looking good. And the rice is looking good too. It's a little bit stuck because I left it too long. But it's looking nice and eggy and got lots of veggies in it. I burnt my finger a little bit there. Just a big blob of soy sauce. So I just used the Coles brand soy sauce. After this, I have a bottle of salt-reduced soy sauce that I'm going to use instead of this. I find sometimes soy sauce gets a little bit salty. And you can add as much soy sauce or as little soy sauce as you like. I don't like too much soy sauce. Probably just enough that you can see that it's starting to get some colour. We're sort of almost done. It's has not taken as long as I thought it would. I suppose it's a good thing. You don't really want it to be too long. So I'm going to turn the rice down. Going to assess how we are going. I'm sure if you are doing keto or you are diabetic or something, you could swap the sugar for natria or another kind of sweetener. I'm sure it would probably work the same. And yeah. I think that's about all I need to say. Just a tiny bit of the sauce. So it just said for the sauce, just to make sure that you mix it until the sugar is dissolved. So a tiny bit more sauce because we like it saucy. And it is looking good. And I think I will take it off now and take the rice off. And then I'll serve it, I'll take a photo and I'll upload it, and I will add a picture of it. And as I said, I will add the recipe and If you want to see any particular recipes, if you want to see any particular videos, just let me know. I'm happy to take more and upload more. And let's call that one a wrap. Alright, thanks for watching guys. See you.